Happy Monday. I greet you in love once again. Woo! Thank everybody. Thank God we're still here. We're living to see another Monday and another day. I welcome you back. Healing Army, you have been tremendous. We have more subscribers, which I'll label you the Healing Army. Thank you so much for your subscription. I really appreciate you. Please keep them coming in. Like this video, share the information on all social media platforms. It's very critical in the days that we live in today. We need to, on this channel, we talk about missing fathers. We're not here to beat them up or browbeat them, but we're here to encourage them, to try to help them with the healing process, what they may have, so they can get in their correct position and resume fatherhood in their children's lives. So I'd like to thank you and welcome all new subscribers. You are now part of the Healing Family. And speaking about Healing Family, this morning I went ahead and wanted the subscribers, thank you very much, part of the Healing Family, invited me on her show, WBGR. It's an AM radio show, but you can get it online. So if you members that are on Facebook, just go on Facebook and punch in WBGR Network, and you'll see Destined for Greatness. Her name is Miss April Johnson. Thank you. And once you hit that, you will see the show that we talked about. And she reached out to me, and that's what I'm talking about, Healing Army. You know, reaching out, and we got to get this information out there. It's vital. It's vital, man. So again, thank you for that. We're rolling. We're doing our thing. So please subscribe. When you click on that button, subscribe. That's how we're going to keep this machine rolling. We just need subscriptions. So thank you once again. But today we want to talk about, and this was on my mind, the effects, like incarceration effects that it has on missing fathers. I tell you, the reason why I brought this up is because I was on LinkedIn, and all the Healing Army members that are on LinkedIn, one subscriber asked me one question. Well, what happened if the missing father, and the reason why he's missing, because he's incarcerated for one reason or another? And today, this morning when I did the show, another person called in or texted or called in and asked the same question. Well, what have perhaps, it may not be his fault. He just incarcerated and he's locked up. Then what happens? Well, I want to answer that question to the best of my ability. And one thing that I know is, although the father may have the story of, I was locked up, I was incarcerated, the child still has his or her perception. The whole bottom line from their perception is, you weren't here. You just weren't here. And so they have, faced like abandonment issues, sometimes low self-esteem, most often, depression, and then they get into these other things, low self-worth, low value, and that sort of thing. And the father is, on the other hand, is saying, okay, I wish I could be there, but I'm locked up. But the piece of it is that fathers, you got yourself in the jail, you got yourself incarcerated, and that's one of the effects of behavior. I always say the more responsible you are, the more freedom you have. So, missing father, if you did something, and this may not always be the case. Sometimes, someone can get locked up and really not supposed to be locked up because maybe something happened with the legal system, and we all know that's a different conversation. But if you are in that position, Mr. Father, where you're not unable to be around, present physically, you can always, and these are these obstacles, again, that lead to the second word to begin with the letter O, opportunity. You can always have an opportunity to connect with your child emotionally. That's the key, emotionally. So, for example, one subscriber to the Healer Army wrote a comment in the comment section and said, writing letters. Again, we have so much social media. I mean, today you could, it's so funny. Somebody that come to your house and they beep the horn. I'm like, in 21st century, you don't have to beep the horn anymore. You could just Facebook somebody, Instagram somebody. You can text somebody. You can FaceTime somebody. Just to communicate. So there's many different forms of communication, but it takes a lot of thought behind if you write a letter. That's very personal. That's very personal. I know I'm thinking myself, that's old school, but that's personal. Writing letters and being consistent, Mr. Father. If you are consistent with writing letters, reaching out to other family members that may be connected to your child, maybe the mother, the caretaker, it could be your siblings, which is their auntie or uncles, grandmother. Just reach out to them and reach out and connect with them via phone. Hey, or pass a message. But all of these, whatever you decide to do, it must be consistent to connect emotionally. Now, yes, that is a challenge because you're not there physically, but there is a movement now, even in the prison cells in North America, where you have a lot of prisoners, a lot of men that are locked up and that are trying to reach out and maintain and sustain a relationship with their children. So it is critical. It can work. Will it be challenging? Yes, it would, but it can work. And so I'm just thinking like, look, missing fathers, get on your game. You gotta work. You dug yourself in a ditch. You gotta work, you gotta grind, you gotta be consistent, you gotta show that you care, you gotta show it. Love is an action word. Once again, love is an action word. One more time. Love is an action word. People use those words very loosely these days. I love you with empty air behind it. What I'm saying is, if you're telling you love this person, especially particularly your child, your offspring, then you have to show them and with the words that you're giving. So it won't be just air after those words. It will actually be feeling, thought, gratitude, empathy, care, and love. So that's what I'm thinking as it regards to missing fathers that are incarcerated. But if you're looking at this video, Healing Army, or some people that are watching it, please make comments. Make comments. We in it together. Make some comments to your understanding of what can be done for the young man or the men that are currently incarcerated. What can be done to establish a relationship between the missing father that is incarcerated with the child that is left behind. So I'm going to need, again, some feedback so that way we can come together as a healing army, healing agents, and I'm referring to you subscribers, that we can go ahead and chit chat, just try to figure things out, come up with a plan so that way when you go in your individual walk of lives, you can use this plan and implement this plan to try to help, again, the healing, the emotional healing of the missing father. So I think that's a good one. I might have to do a part 2 on this one because this is an 8-9 minute video. I won't do it. But I just wanted to kind of put that out there to, and feelers, I call it, feelers. I want to put that out there to the, the healing army, and we can work this out and dialogue together. Again, I have a lot of colleagues that are out there. Please, I need your brain, and I need your thoughts. I need your emotion and feeling, and most importantly, I need your love. So again, really think about this, and I just wanted to come to you. So, I just want to say, males, once again, boys do what they want to do, men do what they have to do. So I would leave you with that note to kind of like think about it. Remember, subscribe, share the information, and I love you guys. And I will see you next week. God bless you. Peace.